Well, welcome back to the Women's Series here in Wigan, the home of the League One champions crowned today, and we've crowned our first champion of the day, a woman who has been used to being crowned a champion, the 10-time World Championship winner Trina Gulliver picks up her first PDC women's title, defeating Laura Turner in the final. After Turner defeated the Queen of the Palace, Fallon Sherrock, in the semis.
25.
What a moment it was for Trina Gulliver, who said that victory tasted a little bit sweeter, having to wait 6 years to get back in the winner's circle. Johnny Bryant still alongside me. What a moment to get to commentate on in your first outing at the Women's Series.
No, absolutely. Yes, seeing the best in the business, as it were, the great ambassador of women's darts in Trina Gulliver take her first PDC title. But one down, one to go, Christopher, and we move on to our next tournament, and two players we've already seen today in 45. Steph Clarke from Shrewsbury and Ros Bulmer. So no strangers to the TV board, these two. Steph Clarke getting past the Chinese competitor Zhao Qingxin in that TV match earlier, but Ros Bulmer really was put to the sword by Lorraine Winstanley.
60.
Yeah, both with a bit of experience. Bulmer probably a slight favourite to win the match, but Steph Clarke at the moment higher than her on the order of merit, but only by one place. 16th Clarke, 17th Bulmer.
Clarke eyeing up the options here, wasn't sure which way to go. Instead went for the 20s and got the ton 40. 1-3-1 coming in for Bulmer. Just a 41 score to leave, and even 90. So Clarke with the early opportunity at 101 will stay there for the total 20. Just missing out this time.
13.
And just 13 scores, so not much pressure being installed on Bulmer. 30 left, double 15. We'll have to split it.
82.
Let's leave double 4, so back we go to Clarke at 88.
Just had to stop herself then, but it did the trick. Double 14. Oh, lovely stuff from Steph Clarke, taking out the 88 to break Bulmer in leg one.
And now we'll have the darts in the second leg.
60.
Well, you got a feel for Ros Bulmer, hasn't yet to win a leg on this board. But against Lorraine Winstanley, it's not a case that Bulmer played 82. Badly in that 4-0 defeat. Just Lorraine Winstanley was a complete juggernaut. You know, didn't give Bulmer a chance to settle and
85.
To give Lorraine Winstanley any sort of game. It was just a complete onslaught and a lifetime best in the averages for Lorraine Winstanley.
Absolutely good performance from her.
95.
This one of 3 first-round matches will bring you in the second event of the day. Carla Boys against Marjolein Noyens of the Netherlands next, and then Jackie Wilkinson takes on Felicia Blay. Just to put you in the picture as well as where things stand in that race for the
43
World Match Play. We're almost halfway through that race. Remember, the first 12 events count towards qualification for that, so the 3 remaining this weekend and then the 4 that take place next month. Lisa Ashton top of the race by a long way, obviously a winner of 3 of the events. Fallon Sherrock in second, Trina Gulliver now 85. Third on that order of merit, and looking in a very good position to participate in that tournament, as is Lorraine Winstanley, tied on the same amount of ranking money. 5th Rhiannon Griffiths, 6th Jane Densley, 7th Eileen de Graaf, and 8th after that final run at Laura Turner, but only just ahead of the chasing pack, which includes the likes of 85. Joanne Locke, Kirsty Hutchinson and Robin Byrne.
So plenty of stories still to come over this weekend, just to remind you. It's not a one-day affair, we're here for the Festival 81. Of Darts. Trouble 17. Tops.
91.
Choices, 19 or 11. Changed her mind, I think, there. She looked at 19 first. Now she goes 11 for tops. Now she goes for double 10.
31.
So Bulmer to level this tie up at 1 apiece at double 10. Good dart, it's a good guide. Surely could have slide off one of them too.
10 scored.
Didn't use it.
Pair of fives.
10 scored.
And she can't find it. Same equation for Bulmer.
Game shot.
And Ros Bulmer on the scoreboard, on the TV board. Levels this tie up. I'll have the darts in the third leg.
We'll have a look at the draw for this event, and we can tell you that Fallon Sherrock is in the top half, but Lisa Ashton, Mikuru Suzuki and Trina Gulliver are all in the bottom half. So looking like a favourable draw
41.
for Fallon Sherrock, but she can be beaten. That was shown, wasn't it, in the semi-finals by Laura Turner.
Yeah, an impressive performance that was from Laura Turner to get into that final.
And Turner,
45.
rather brutally, is playing her first match right now against Christine Hyde, having just lost that final.
90.
The look of the draw, I suppose, and it can happen in these back-to-back events. And I'm sure it's not something she'll complain about, because the fact that she's playing back-to-back
39.
games means she's been in a final.
And not only that, the arm will still be warm as well. And Christine Hyde, we don't know how far she would advance in that tournament. She'd been waiting around for a little while.
40.
Yeah, and it's whether or not Turner looks back on the previous tournament as a success, or whether she's still disappointed not to have gone on to win it.
120.
We'll let you know what's going on around the boards.
In the meantime, Clarke 230.
82.
To leave 148. Bulmer back on 236, but a 1-2-1's got her back in the leg.
60.
60 down, so 176 playing 148. So Clarke will have 6 darts here to make inroads.
80.
And leaves a nice little double top. I think an apology there for that loose dart. They grabbed 40 points, but Bulmer look for a single 20 here, or a 16.
Yeah, I think the 16 is the
36.
wise route. She's
The prudent choice indeed.
doesn't risk busting.
13. Cardinal sin by missing the single. So 17 here
28.
to mop up to leave tops. Should she return? Bulmer for 2-1. 2 10s. Double 5, chasing doubles now.
35.
Well, it's a bit that matters, isn't it? But for the last couple of legs, we've been in this situation where both players are on doubles, and it's just who can hold the nerve.
No score.
Bulmer can't there. She misses a big number, so a chance for Clarke to make it 3 straight breaks of throw in this match.
Eyeing up the green bet, 2 5s. Got to split it now, single 1. Double 2.
8 scored.
In the madhouse. And you sense that this where this leg could end up here. Bulmer, single 1, double 2. Double 1. And we're going to have one of them legs, Chris.
And there we see both players looking at the same target.
Same shot.
On target though, Steph Clarke straight in the double 1, and she breaks again. But having the throw hasn't mattered. Both players getting plenty of darts at double. It has been a nervy start in that department. I think
55.
we should just start each leg on 40 from now on.
So 2-1. Race to 4. This first round tie.
$100.
First result has come through. Juliet Findlay, who we saw produce a couple of big finishes on the streaming board earlier on, a 4-0 winner against Danielle Fry.
85.
Priscilla Steenberg is 1 leg away against Hayley Brandt as well. 3-0 up the Dutch woman in that one.
48.
Had an excellent run at the WDF World Championship a couple of weeks ago.
$50.
So a tight leg again for both of these players after 9.
85.
Just waiting to see which one of these players Here Chris will try and take this type of the scruff of the neck and stamp their authority on it, but it's been very much nip and tuck. They've scored decently so far. It's just
81.
when it comes down to the crunch and down to the doubles, we've been very much a comedy of errors from both players.
Yeah, the match has certainly matched the ranking that I mentioned earlier on. Just one place separating this pair on that women's series order of merit, and they have been similarly placed at every point in every leg, and we're going to see that again here.
100.
So 88 plays 85. Clarke will have first go. Treble 17 needed. Gets it as well. Double 16 for 3-1.
56.
It was an 88 finish he took out in the very first leg of the match. He couldn't repeat the trick. Now Bulmer needs the treble 17 and the double 16. Can she show her how it's done? Not quite.
53.
Clarke at 2/16s. Got to go north to double 8.
Game shot.
And now has a 3-1 lead. Holds the throw. And will be Bulmer starting off in the 5th leg.
We are now back to
40.
best of 7 legs in the earlier rounds in the tournament. Played that format until the semi-finals. It was funny actually, both semi-finals saw a player getting to 4 legs and thinking they won the match earlier on, the one on the stream and the one off stream. Jane Densley went behind when Turner took 85. The 4th leg in that one. Sorry, Gulliver took the 4th leg in that one, and she went to shake her hand, and Trina had to inform her, I've got to win another one yet. It was Laura Turner on the stream that
45.
thought she'd won when she got to 4-1 against Fallon Sherrock.
Yeah, first to 5 when we get to the semi-final stage. In what, about 2.5, 3 hours from now.
41.
And we're starting with a 1-2-8 draw, so 16 boards in operation.
100.
It'll take us about 45 minutes to an hour to get through the first round.
Yeah, some players get buys. I think about 105 players have entered this event. So Trina Gulliver actually does have the grace of getting a bye to the next round. She got lucky there. It is an open draw. It's not seeded. I do wonder if seedings may come in future years now that they have an order of merit to go from. But it does add to the excitement, doesn't it, that open draw setup?
100.
If you got to be the best, you got to beat the best. Clarke on 156. Got to make inroads.
28.
Not much of a bite out of that. 205 from Bulmer. We'll stay there.
60.
And even 60 coming in. So once again, between these two, been nip and tuck. Good start. 74 left.
Yeah.
Another one of them will leave double 10.
They got treble 14. That was the intention.
$69.
That's down to 59. So Bulmer pressured on here. This 145.
89.
Try to go for the ball to leave double top. So 56 plays 59. This is what this match has been decided on. These little 2 down out shots. But this time, Steph Clarke wastes no time and goes through to the last 64, defeating Ros Bulmer by 4 legs to 1.